And let's open with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You know, I was thinking about the social distancing. You know, we've got social distance. We go ahead and get something that would accommodate at least the current version of social distance. How long is it until?
Yeah.
Oh, now you have to be 7 feet.
Yeah. You know, I read something the other day that CDC said it's 3 feet. It's not even 6 feet.
With a mask on.
I don't know.
That's what. With a mask on.
Yeah, it's, you know, those, well, I read on the internet, and so that always instills into.
Well, that's the other thing. Well, actually, where I got this from was, did you get that thing from? Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute, you gotta go here. That don't work. There.
Oh. We're dry.
Yeah. It's very hot.
Yeah.
And it's hot, I feel every time.
Now, there's our pay-in for collection.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got some money, got money to spend, people.
Okay, would there be a motion to approve budget adjustment?
I will make that motion.
I'll second.
Okay, is there further discussion?
What is that, grant? They get
That's that money from, Help America Vote.
Oh, okay,
Act, I guess.
okay. That's interesting. Okay. That was my question.
Okay, no further discussion? Christie?
Jeff Myers.
Yes.
Yes.
Sunmar.
Yes, this resolution is approved.
What's a double pizza shop? Or do something like that?
Let's start a pizza shop in here.
We decided we needed to diversify our income sources.
So there's a pizza shop. Good.
We got Bob's old recipe, Bob's Pizza.
Okay, that's bad.
Yeah. And we got new Bob we'll call it. New Bob.
Yeah.
Good luck, pizza shop.
But, we had you and Anna could work down there, so.
And between times.
I could find it. Figure it out.
And there's the dinner now.
Oh, which one was usually there?
Annual
This morning.
fee text.
Yes. But now, that Terry, that deer, I wonder if it's a President Deer must just moved the newer van
Oh, man.
Oh.
this morning.
Oh, jeez.
Nobody got hurt?
No.
The rest of the year.
Deer.
Oh.
Solid split. Okay. Any questions? Did you look at these,
I did, yeah, I didn't see anything
Okay.
out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Okay, would there be a motion to approve then and now?
I'll make that motion.
I would second.
Okay, is there further discussion? Hearing none, Christie?
Jeff Hayes?
Yes.
Bob Hoskins?
Yes.
Ken Moore?
Yes, then and now have been approved. Was, Hannah happy to see you back? She sprayed it all with Lysol and all that.
I was gonna do that walking with a cannon. Thought that's mean.
I've been spending a lot. There's gonna be a lot more.
Oh my God, what? You kill too many germs, you're gonna catch something.
Yeah.
What did I do? I just printed that, didn't I? There we go. Okay.
So just there's my relatives and Louisville, there's 5 of them so far. Positive
Of your relatives?
in COVID.
From a family get together or?
I don't know. Well, my sister had been down, she was supposed to go this weekend. But they did have a baby shower last weekend, and some of her relatives live in Alabama, so they said it was from church, so I don't know. The lady tested positive in church. My cousin, she goes, I can't get off the couch.
Yeah.
So it's real, because I don't believe it's real.
The only one I don't know on those, Bob, because we just talked about the trailer.
Oh,
Would you still,
is it on here?
yeah, it's on the bottom of page 3.
Good Lord.
But Mark said he would pay the difference, so
Yeah.
I think it would, I don't know how you.
Do you mean the $500 or?
No.
There's another.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this one is $800.
Never had one 5.
That we're waiting to see
Was this one?
whoever makes the first move loses. So we're just waiting. Something doesn't seem to be right.
In my opinion, there was no discount on that vehicle. $500 is not that big of a deal. They didn't even get employee pricing, so.
Well, for what we would compare to is the state contract. That's what we would compare to.
Which is usually a lot less than employee pricing. Because he got those trucks, I know they're not near as nice as that truck, but it was in the 20s, wasn't it? Mike got those, the deputies, 27 or something like that, 30.
I don't remember. I thought they were,
Awesome, well, it was cheap, because I could not believe they had those trucks, but.
yeah. Well, we had to go to Michigan to get them. But that wasn't that far. It's only an hour
Well,
drive.
I know state pricing, it is. It's not as easy, that's for sure, especially if you had to order those months for months in advance.
Especially if the dealer doesn't have them in stock.
Right.
Not you. Not you. See if you can find it. It was Anna. That's funny.
we did for sure.
That's pretty good then for all that.
Did you guys check over those expenses good,
Which one?
the veterans? Because there was one in there that, sorry,
That was
paid
the
it.
one.
I wanted you guys to look at, to see if you wanted to pay it, because it was like 500 miles or.
Oh, yeah.
We requested it, and, we let it go through this time, but they have to come in, October next year. You have to have all the invoices.
Yeah, you can show us some invoices, don't just write mileage down. And you know, while we've been letting that get a little bit lax last couple of years, you guys figured, hell, if we can't get it any other way, we get our $500 on mileage.
I usually look them over pretty good, to make sure that
Yeah.
they're, look, half, I mean, I don't know what it costs a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's halfway legit.
Charge. 16 hours for the guy who plead to the charge, for God's sake.
The guy was what?
Huh?
The guy was what?
He pled to the charge, and, you know, and we spent 16, and we paid for a counselor for 16 and a half hours so that he would plead to the charge. That's the stuff that makes me mad. If you're gonna plead to the charge anyway, just do it. God, things don't get aggravated me.
And now we're reimbursed to 70%.
Yeah, now we're reimbursed at 70%.
Whoa, get behind that.
Can I okay these one page at a time?
Was that one on there?
You can't?
No,
If I click it there, it'll,
all of them.
okay. Well,
Was that one on there for the trailer?
not yet, I haven't got that far yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm just at the bottom of the first page.
Okay.
Hell, I don't know that all the time I've done this, that I've ever had over one page.
Didn't it say 4 pages or something?
I don't know, I didn't see it down there yet.
When we went to, adding, like our bill from, invoice from, Nickel and Hardware, every
Yeah,
sales slip has stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
I haven't had, remember, one for a couple of years that had over 2 pages.
Oh, yeah? I guess I,
What's the total on these? Is it a lot more?
Okay, well, let's,
The proclamation for child support awareness month.
what is it, child support what?
Proclamation for child support awareness month. Proclamation
Child support, yeah. Oh, yeah, I had her on the radio
for
already.
August.
Yep. I think she was on this week or next week. Stacy Rose was on.
There it is, the next one, Bob. The trailer's up one.
Oh, there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
gotcha.
you, okay, or do they have to break it down as the separate funds?
You? I don't know. He's gonna reimburse us, he said, right?
I guess, yeah, you can do that and get the money back, I guess
Yeah.
that's probably the best way.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would guess that's what they're gonna do.
yeah, just go ahead.
That way they can get it bought then.
Cause he's gonna have money left, he's actually gonna have money left over from what he asked for his, from his board for the forklift. So he'll spend that on this.
Okay.
Well, this is $800.
Yeah, $800, yeah.
Yeah, he'll have plenty of extra out of that 15 that he's asking for. Okay, I have a proclamation to read in the matter of the proclamation for Child Support Awareness Month. On this 4th day of August 2020, whereas the month of August is designated as Child Support Awareness Month, and child advocates across the country are committed to the present and future well-being of our children, and understand that to prepare children for tomorrow's challenges, we must ensure that they have the emotional and financial support they need today. Whereas Ohio's Child Support Program and its many county, state, and federal partners are dedicated to providing services for custodial and non-custodial parents to strengthen families financially and emotionally, to ensure children receive the support they need, and to encourage strong family bonds. Whereas Henry County honors the efforts of all parents, families, and caretakers, and the many educational, judicial, and social service organizations statewide involved in providing the services and support essential to our children's futures. Whereas Child Support Awareness, my mouth is working correctly. Whereas Child Support Awareness Month was created to raise local, state, and national awareness of the important services provided by the Child Support Program, and to acknowledge the efforts of the professionals who make those programs work for custodial parents, non-custodial parents, caregivers, and for the benefit of the children. Now therefore be it resolved that in recognition of Child Support Awareness Month, the Board of Henry County Commissioners proclaims August as Child Support Awareness Month, and recognizes that the strength of our families and the continuing success of our county depend on everyone's combined efforts to support our children today. Would there be a motion?
I will make the motion.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. Is there a second?
I would second that motion.
Wonderful. I don't think we're going to need any further discussion other than to say, our staff
Does a wonderful job.
does a wonderful job. It's another one of those thankless jobs that very frustrating, very emotional, when you're dealing with the mothers that are not getting support from a deadbeat father, and it seems to overshadow those that are doing the right thing, making sure that their children are taken care of.
Having been fairly fortunate my whole life, never having to deal with that, I didn't even know that office existed until I became a commissioner.
Really?
I didn't know there was such an office. I knew that my neighbor worked there, and she did something in the, here, but I didn't know that that's what she did. Yeah. Till I came here, and didn't know it.
Is there any other discussion? Hearing none. Christie?
Jeff Myers?
Yes.
Tom Huff?
Yes.
Glenn Miller?
Yes, this resolution is approved. Not as much weight. It wasn't like when I sent those other papers to be signed. Okay, Christie, do you have anything else for us?
Just have, what are you doing next month? Are you charging him, or?
I don't know, this is the first that I'm aware of that there was anything.
I know, Eric, okay, Tracy Liberty says, I know we passed a resolution. So I don't know if I should just him, or, I want to make sure you guys didn't say anything.
We didn't know anything about it. As far as seeing a mileage sheet turned in, this is the first we're hearing about it.
Well, normally I'll just stick them in there because, he was working from home.
These are the grant ones that all need time.
Okay, good. Okay.
I don't think we're ready to make, no, if it's chargeable, charge it. That's what the resolution we passed said.
What's the question? Go over this again.
Well, they're supposed to reimburse if they're driving their vehicle to and from work.
Yeah,
Well, his says to home work.
yeah.
So, I didn't know if maybe you guys told him not to, or, I didn't get a check with his. I always get a check with Eric. This is actually the first one, because he was working from home all that time.
Yeah, just give him a bill, I guess. He told me, he said, I totally understand what you're doing. He goes, I don't have an issue with it.
It was just on my desk, so
Yeah.
before I said anything, I didn't want to go.
I didn't know he was driving it to and from work. I thought he had bought another vehicle.
It was at first, months ago, but
Huh. Because it's, yeah, there's Oh, okay.
Okay,
You want this one out?
nothing else?
so somebody's birthday is tomorrow.
Is it? I was
Should
really
we show
there.
that smile?
Yeah.
That would be he's not showing up tomorrow.
Your heads up.
Well, when it's mentioned that it's somebody's birthday tomorrow, that would be, something may not necessarily positive happen tomorrow. It's true.
You never know.
That's it, you do. But based on experience.
Yeah, yeah.
That's okay, you're coming Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jeff still has to, he will still be learning some of the internal workings of this particular office and what can happen, and probably some that shouldn't, but
Poor Tom got neglected, because this was right after the beginning of January, everybody was off, and he
yeah.
got Tom sick.
I'll send these down, Jeff, you can start signing those. Just for the record, we're signing the, grant agreement for the small business,
Yeah.
relief fund grant. And, so here shortly, should be able to have checks cut and distributed to those that are receiving grants. Yeah, she's been, putting in, the others that we have, like for the truck and all that, she's.
She's been driving around. She's got 3 different months, and they kept saying they didn't get their payment. She's got it back today from the postal service from the beginning of July.
They came back here? I'll tell you, the post office is going to hell in a half, you know.
And
Do you know that at the end of the day, if they run out of hours, they just stop running the route?
Return mail, it's not, that's not bad.
well, it's true. I got a Christmas card that I sent my great uncle last year with his correct address on it. postage and everything, you got it in March, from December, March.
Okay. This is the one that goes,
This pile that I got,
okay.
they were sticking together.
I don't know what the error rate's running right now, but when you think of the millions of pieces that are dealt with, it's pretty amazing.
Okay. Well, and I understand that there's a lot of mail and that they've tried to automate it and what I don't understand is what happened through sleet or rain or dark of night and blah, blah, blah. Oh, 4 hours, we gotta go home now. You don't get your mail today. Whoa.
We had, I had a Amazon package 2 days in a row, they would deliver. I have a dog, a lab, but still, I mean, I get it, but even if I go, we're out in the yard with the dog,
Yeah.
they will still not deliver. So if certain people, there's a couple that do,
Oh, geez.
they didn't even pull in the driveway though. Somehow they saw it far down, but I complained, of course, he goes, no, there's a dog in the yard with you, and he goes, they could get loose, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, jeez.
That's your rules.
Well, it has to see the rules.
That's what it should be, you're right. I could see it's a big
It's a-
pit bull where,
And it's a public record. All their rules, even the rules, there's rules for customers to do mailings. And then there's also rules that the post office uses to run their offices.
That's true.
It's all public record.
well, I think they don't wanna, they just don't wanna deliver them.
I think that's what it
They
is.
just take them back up there, then you just leave them there, then tell them you got a package, or don't deliver for FedEx.
Yeah.
We watched, yesterday, next door at the health department, they had, looked like boxes, about, each individual box was a car seat. And it came in a postal van, one of their small ones,
Oh, wow.
or the only size they have here in town. But that was, FedEx and UPS found the loophole in the law, in the postal regulations that allow them to deliver to the post office, and then the post office is supposed to take it too.
That's crazy.
If you look on, your label on your box, it will have the West Washington Street address. And then, I think it says, but down a little further, deliver to,
That's all I can say.
with residential address on.
UPS, they use UPS much more, and they're usually, much better.
Yeah.
So does, when the post office doesn't get any money, how do they get there?
How do they get money?
They don't get any money for,
They don't?
nope. Who the heck writes that kind of contract?
Some dumbass at the post
And
office.
then it was a loophole that they found. That, probably the post office didn't even know it was there, but somebody going through with FedEx, one of them figured it out and started to exploit that. And,
That's probably why they don't push their delivering then, right?
well, no, they have to. They still have to. But depending on what rate is paid, yeah, they have a certain time to deliver. I don't know if they're considered parcel post or what they're considered under the postal regulations. For each class, they have a certain amount of time to deliver. The first class, pretty well just goes through as quick as it can get moved through the system.
Don't they get part of that postage stuff? Do you pay FedEx? Well, you know what I mean. I would think that they would still make them pay that part.
Okay, there is, I think, is it today or tomorrow? Today or tomorrow, CCAO is having a webinar talking about travel to high-risk areas. And why don't you make us a copy, Christie, make us a copy for each of us of this.
Do you think that's tomorrow?
I thought it was the 5th, it may be today.
It may be today. I read it yesterday on my emails.
They usually do them like,
Are we
We
gonna,
usually do them on Wednesdays, and this will be the first Wednesday.
yeah,
It's gonna be Mark Fischel. But it's like, what I'm thinking is today, because it's like 1:30.
well, I thought it was 1:30
It's tomorrow, 3:30.
to 3:30 to 4:30
Yep.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I was right, there was a 30 in it. I just needed to get it matched up.
they don't usually do them that way.
Are we gonna go to it, or?
I think Christie needs to be on it. I don't know if Gwen's got,
I'll send it to her.
yeah.
Is there a phone number on that? Can we just call in to listen to, is it or is it a
Probably
web?
yeah, it's probably now you gotta come in here and do it.
I might do it from home if I
You
can.
gotta come in here tomorrow for this thing.
Oh.
Let's just do it.
Okay.
Click here to register, it doesn't say,
We gotta register?
yeah.
Or- You guys coming up here tomorrow then, at 3:30 to do
I
it?
don't know.
I'm sure that you
Probably should
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose we should.
So you'll be up.
schedule a work session. Jeff, do you have anything else?
I do not.
Bob?
No, I don't think so. I did get a hold of Joel Miller, and he said he'd look into that. He said, I think I agree with you guys, I think it's a good idea, and, we should, and he's gonna try, I said, let's don't do two things, let's make it all one. He goes, yep, let me see what I can do, so.
We had, talked to, one of our county residents yesterday. They requested I call, and it's always, this particular individual, so you never know what you're going to encounter. But I enjoyed talking with her.
Oh, well, I always have.
And, you know, very opinionated, and, which is fine. But, her concern was what's happening, in Minneapolis with the defunding of the police. And apparently it's been on Fox News that it's been announced in Minneapolis that, if somebody tries to rob you, just let them have your purse or whatever, and that there's going to be no help. And she's concerned, she says, you know, once that starts, it will travel throughout the United States. And she said, eventually it will get here like everything else. It may take a while. But she said, I think it's important that the county, city, and villages support the police. Tell people we are open for business, that we are going to continue to fund the sheriff's law enforcement, and they're going to be there when you need help. And I thought it was a great idea. She'd also talked to Joel Miller, And then Bob called me and I mentioned about the conversation, so he called Joel. And, because I left it with, I was gonna contact Joel and I said, let's do something, social distance. And she wasn't asking for this, just a written statement from everyone. But I thought we could do something on the steps.
Well, in the meantime, I had been contacted more by some other individuals here in Napoleon. And when I saw that, I said, I better call Glenn so we don't do two things. Let's make it. And I told him who I had talked to, and he said, let me see what I can do, so.
Yeah, Bob had someone contact him.
Yeah.
They wanted to support Blue, and which was wonderful. They were talking about doing like a parade.
Yeah.
So why can't we organize a peaceful protest?
I think, yeah.
To support.
And I think, you know, my wife and I talked about it, and she goes, I think we should do that, to send a message out and get this around a little bit, that this is how you protest something. You have, or, you know, you support stuff and you do stuff, that we can do it in a nice, peaceful gathering of people, say, we do back our Blue.
I have the same things on Facebook like that, right, and different things. So,
Yeah. Yeah, just if we are going to sanction, you know, an event, we absolutely have to make sure that there's face masks and there's social distancing. And, you know, I thought it would be important to have at least, you know, the sheriff there, Napoleon PD's Chief Mack, and Deshler PD's chief there, and the judges, commissioners, at least the mayor, possibly council president, and city manager, you know, whoever the city would want to send. And since Deshler's the other community that has police department, either mayor or Donnell.
Down
But at least the group that we would be making the announcement or whatever. And if on the north steps or the west steps, whatever side we determine.
Right.
And
depending on the construction, when we do this.
yeah, and let Joel organize it. Yeah,
Is it this week or next week or something?
I don't know. We'll have to check with him.
We can go over there after we walk around the place.
Thursday. Yeah.
Okay.
At least check with him no later than Monday.
Yeah.
it's Tuesday.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, it does say Tuesday, doesn't it?
Lindsay said that like days are all messed up.
So are mine. Don't mess.
Don't mess me up by telling me what day of the week it is, okay?
That's right. Don't, when you go for, after you're on Medicare, when you go to a physical, don't they have certain things that they ask you? Don't confuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, they call you and do a mental evaluation when you're on Medicare. Yeah, and they call my wife.
That's kind of a dumb question, if you're not working, it is hard to keep
Yeah.
the days.
I'm retired.
Yeah.
My answer is when they call me, I'm gonna say, who cares? I'm going to the bar.
Yeah, don't tell me if it's closed, it's Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, then I'll say, I should have went to church.
Oh, yeah. Do you have anything else, Bob?
No. No, I don't think.
You got that. Let me check just to make sure. have anything else, looks like really about what's on the agenda is,
Field trip, huh?
yep, the rest is a road trip. Walk through the old pizza shop and also the Oakwood, parking in the rear, and then meet IAP at the courthouse at 10:30.
Okay.
I don't, and there will be no action taken, no decisions made, that would require a vote, so I think at this point, we could go ahead and adjourn and, go about, our visits. So would there be a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Christie?